Okay, here's an update report on this morning's opening of my retort. I think you can see down in there. Yeah. Anyway, absolutely no brands were left over. The complete burn, as you can see, here's some of the cherry wood. Here's the size of my hand. And you can see I used some pretty good sized chunks of wood in there and packed it in as tight as I could, and those burned down in 2 hours. It was all burned down, and there's still heat coming off of this unit. It's still warm. I saw a few little embers down in there, but here's the batch of charcoal that came out. It is absolutely, it's wet, it's damp right now, but it turned out awesome. And here's the batch before that it was, as you can see, it has brands in it. It didn't get to cook at the heat. It was way low on heat because it just never got really fired up. So I corrected the problem by making sure there was dry kindling wood in the very bottom, and then put my cherry wood in on top of that. And the grate, of course, is wide open, and I left this valve open for a little while after I closed the hatch up and secured it tight, and then I throttled it all the way down. And it finally, the gas burned off. There's the bowl, stainless steel bowl that I throw in there, and the only opening that is left in it, and as you saw, the gas was coming all the way around on the rim here. It was coming around, but you can see right here where the chain slot is, there's a little opening right there. And I kept that valve open until there was no way to light that. Anything coming off of there, it was no longer any gas that I could light. And once it was like that, I just closed it all down, and I put the lid top on it, buttoned it down, and left it overnight. And there's the results. That is some of the nicest charcoal batch I've ever made. I can literally take that and come on, bring it down here, and since it's damp, I could roll it through my trommel, and I could literally take that charcoal and put it in the gasifier, because it has moisture in it right now. So I will not need to do any water drip. Just sit there, clean up what little ash and fine pieces in it, and bag it. And it's got the moisture content in it, and just leave it that way. In the wintertime, I'm sure that will cause it to freeze up a little bit, but we'll see. With more testing to go. Anyway, I consider this whole unit a 100% success. And you might not think that's a lot of charcoal, but you can see the size of the 55-gallon barrel. But the actual retort is a lot smaller inside. So it doesn't hold that much, but I think the yield that came out of here was a lot better than my 55-gallon drum right there when I'm doing a batch out of it. It seems like I lose a lot more. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bob Mack out. You have a wonderful day.